Let me see. I need some lip gloss. I need some lip gloss or something, honey, because these lips. Hello, let me see. Let me see. It's asking for something. What is it asking for? Moderation helps people choose. Let me just close that for now. Ooh, hello, hello. Let me try and see if I can see. Well, you know, I always try to put something somewhere and then I can't find it. Hello, welcome, welcome. Okay, let me try to pull y'all up over here so I can see. Now, hey, what's up, everybody? It's your girl LBE. That's LBE. I'm multitasking, as y'all can see. I touched that on accident because I'm trying to get to my YouTube page that I don't even know how to get into. Okay, let's see. Okay. Yeah. There we go. Hey, Melinda in chat. This says, you know what? Let me, impressive. Let me see if I can do this because I need some help, y'all. Hello. Welcome. Honey, I don't know. I'm trying. It says, okay, let me go back then. Okay. What is that? DH Customs? Hello. Okay, now let me get this one right. I can't really see it. I'm going to pull it up on this phone. Because this one has it, the words big. Hey, y'all. How y'all been doing? I have been busy. It's been hard for me to even start gift baskets this year. I don't know. Let me see here. Let me get on to there. I'm trying to pull up you guys so that I can see. Oh, wait. So I can see what you're saying on the chat. But I just got back in and I kind of wanted to be on time, but it just didn't work out like that. Today, oh, I'm saying that Never in a Million has a new video. Balloon Junkie. We're gonna be I'm gonna be doing putting together a couple of things today. And okay, there we go. Let me turn this down. Okay. Impressive Designs by Shawnee. Okay, working and listening. Yes, ma'am. Ebony Rose, good afternoon. How are you? Okay, I'm on somebody else's stuff now. Okay, there's 17 watching. Is that what that means? 4 likes up. If you're watching, go ahead and join in. I don't know what you need to do that so I can say hi. I don't know. It looks like you can see me pretty good. I changed around the camera because, yeah, I got a problem. I got a little problem back here. I keep having to go back and turn it like this. So I got to figure out something to put on the side so that it can show, because I really want to show down here. But a lot of the stuff that I'm doing is super big. Hey, Gift Girly in chat. Pretty Girl Designs. Tasha, hello. Good afternoon. Oh, I was gonna say. Yeah, I wasn't gonna say. Anyway, I'm not. Anyway, I am gonna try to create some stuff. I don't think I'm gonna do something that I haven't done before, or else on live I've done it. I showed a short of it, this box that I made. I want to go ahead and do a video on that, or do you guys think I should do it on a live? Like, is it better for the lives or the videos? For me to show stuff, or how you like it. I mean, for me to record, it's going to be better if I do a video, but how do you guys like it? Rachel from DTC, hello. Sandra. Am Kumar. What do you do? I do balloons, gift baskets, and I decorate for weddings, parties, and I do event rentals. All occasion gifts. Hello. What do you do, Miss Sandra? Still classy? Thank God you got in. Hi, how are you? I've been looking at your old videos. Still classy. Let me just go ahead and get started. We're at 12 minutes. I wanted to wait a little bit later, but I didn't do right, y'all. I didn't do right. So my name is Melinda, and I am the Balloon Junkie. I am also the owner of Gathered Details Events and Rentals, and I come to play with balloons. And during Valentine's, I do Valentine's gifts every single year. So I have collected a lot of stuff. And last year I wanted to start doing this, but I never could find the right day. And because I have a shop, I'm always interrupted, or whenever I want to do something or plan to do something, somebody come in, they want something, somebody gotta have it right then, or they want to talk right then. So I've been finding it really difficult to get the gift basket started, because I wanted to get started early, because I've been watching all of you guys. Still classy, I had been watching you and didn't know who you were some time ago. And I want to say, nice hairstyle. Ooh. Thank you. Make me feel good, because I'm really not feeling that good. But don't you know, Still Classy, you did a video of the scrubs. You had a table set up with all the scrubs everywhere. And then you said, y'all better go get it. I know they're ringing up at this store, that price and that. Honey, I jumped up real quick. And I thought for a minute, let me see when this video was. Honey, it was a year ago. Why was I on my way out to the City Trends or somewhere to get those daggum scrubs? I said, Lord, you know I ain't got no money. Let me sit down. We got to be careful when we watch these videos, because some of the stuff is coming back from a long time. And I guess because I guess we're doing so many videos all over the place about Valentine's gifts, I'm seeing videos from years ago, 2 years ago, from a lot of different people. And I ran across one video. I'm going to see. She's not in here. I don't see her in here yet. DH Customs. No, that's not the one. Don't forget to hit the come in, guys, as you come in. Okay. As you come in, guys, please don't forget to hit the like button, the thumbs up, comment, let me know you're in the building, because I want to know who's up in here, and certain things I'll gravitate to based on who's in the building. I've been watching some of your videos, and you know, when it's downtime in the middle of the night, because I haven't been getting sleep until 6 o'clock in the morning because I've been doing something else. Yesterday, I went to see my favorite movie. Guess what it is? I know you don't know nothing about me, but just make a wild guess. Hello, thank you so much for the hearts. Show some talent with your balloons. I don't know if I can show any talent, but I'm gonna, you know, today is a work with me. I decided to do an episode because of one of the other ladies did the episode. Miss Elaine did the episode, and I thought, well, let me do an episode. Why? Because it will help me track, you know, what I did from one year to the next year. Because every year I'm calling my husband and asking him, you know, okay, what was that thing that I did last year that sold so quick? And he said, oh, you know, you did such and such. Well, why can't I remember that? I was the one making the gifts. I was the one making the sales. Well, because I was so tired. I was exhausted every year. So by watching you all, you know, I'm able to decide now that I should start much earlier than my 3 days before, like I normally do. I normally just pack up that U-Haul, make me an area in there, and we're calling it a rolling gift shop, because that's what it is. But I'll be cranking them out back to back. And I know that some of you have made the statements and have had the discussions about, you know, not wanting to be there doing certain things on the day of. And I totally agree with that. I've been doing it that way for years, over 30 years. It's never changed. The first couple or 3 years, I made 40 baskets. That was my deal. I made 40 baskets. I went out, I sold out every day, and then I would go back and try to make as many as I could find stuff to make that night. And ever since then, I've been, you know, buying more stuff because I was selling out the first time. And then after being sold out, you know, I thought, well, I'm going to make so much stuff, but I only had the one card. So the 40 gifts that I got in there was all I could get in there at the time. So if you pack up your car and you can't get no more in there and you sell out, if you don't have it already made, then you got to figure out a way to pack it up in the car so that you can make something while you're there if you're going to go out. And that's what I did. And it worked really well. I did less preparing on the gift. I literally bought a basket and put, I'm going to use this. I literally bought a basket, which was a cute basket back then. They were a little cheaper. And literally I just set a bear in there, put a lotion and body wash on the side, put it in a bag and close it up. $40. That's all. Now we're doing so much more for that $40. I don't know. I think the world is just getting to where they just want more, or we just able to give them more. I don't know. But I'm going back to the basics. I'm just going to give them a little bit. So if you are nice and kind, come on in the building. It's 11 of you watching. Okay, I'm going to get started with something. All occasion said hi. Let me just make sure I have said hi to everyone who is yet in the room. Nice hairstyle. I got that. Show some talent. Okay, well, what is it that you do, Miss Sandra? Sandramam Kumar. Sanduram Kumar. Yeah, I hope I'm saying it right. I'm trying to say it right because I do like to get people's name correct. So what I want to do is a box. I got these boxes and I want to tell y'all about this, what I found. I got this box and it got these, it came with those beautiful mercury candles in there. And this box smells so freaking good. Well, these little cover protector things, they are so sturdy. It came with this, which, you know, we're going to use that for something else. But today, I don't think I'm going to need it for this box. It's so super sturdy. And I wanted to do this particular box because of its sturdiness. I'm just going to pull this off of there. I know y'all know how to wrap a box. But like I said, on the live it says work with me. Because that's what we're doing today. You're going to work with me. I want to pull this tape off of here, but I don't think on any of these other ones I'm going to pull the tape off. I think that's enough. But I wanted to wrap this box with an idea in mind. These flaps are absolutely wonderful. Because this box is so sturdy. I do not want to use I don't want to use the whole box. I'm going to take some of these flaps off of here because I'm going to be able to use them for something else. So basically, I like working with this cardboard. I love working with the cardboard. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cheat a little bit. I'm just going to keep this in there. And just take that. I know you asking the question in your mind, like, what the heck? Well, you're going to see. I ain't never done it like this before. I tried it and it failed. So I haven't done it to where it was successful, but I'm working with a different kind of box this time, so let's hope that it works out just fine. Let's hope that it works out great. All I really need is for this to be really taped on there, and I'm going to really try to rub this in. Because it's cold, it might have the tendency to come apart. You know, and I really don't want it to. So these right here, we're going to use this for something else. But I want to use this. I think there's 2 of these. Yeah, there's 2 of these. So this is I just basically take this and take this so that I can have a flat bottom. I'm going to use this top, and I'm going to go ahead and use, I'm going to try this right here. This is what I want to try. This floral paper, this is what I want to try. I want to try this floral paper because, you know, it's got a certain feel to it. But it looked like it's going to be a little too transparent. Look like it's going to be a little too transparent. So, let me get something else. Mm-hmm. So this is a another kind of floral paper that I am gonna be using. I'm gonna be using. Let me see. It's transparent too. Let me see. It might not be thick enough to hide what I wanted to hide. Let me see here now. Yeah, it'll work. I just wanted to hide some of those words, scuffs. That's what I want to do. And I'm just basically going to tape it to this box. I heard that some of y'all don't like to do crafty things, still classy. I think you specifically, so you just can't. You have a word I want to say. You have a order to the things that you do. So I do understand that which you have said. You have a specific order to the way you design. And because I want this to go at the bottom, I mean this way I want to present it up this way. I'm just putting this little bitty piece of tape on there because I really don't care about it, but and then this is all wrinkled. I'm gonna try to put that on this side like so. So the side that you're seeing is the top. Yeah. The side you're seeing is gonna be the top. I'm gonna put some heavy stuff on here too. At least one heavy thing. And this is my idea that I come up with for this box because I wanted something that I can use. I'm really gonna just cut this off around here. You see that tape didn't hold nothing. It's because of this this floral kind of paper that I'm using is really fabric. It really is some fabric. I'm just gonna cut the excess off of here. It's a little raggedy, but you know, you ain't gonna really see it. Now, just know that this what I'm showing you is right off the cuff. I mean, like I hadn't even really thought about this, but not too much. I did play around with an idea in my head, which you should have an idea in your head. Okay. So I want this part here to be the front, and I got a gold band on here. And I want that to be on the top, or do I? No, I want it to be on the bottom because just making sure that it fits. Okay. Catch it in the middle. Catch it at the bottom. Catch it on the side. Mm-hmm. So really, you can't even see my little pretty gold thing on there, but that's all right. You can't see it. Now I got some this floor wrapping paper. I got some of that is opaque, like you can't see through it. But I want to use this one because it's all wrinkled up. I messed it up, y'all. I messed it up. Having it stored away. Didn't really care about how it was stored. But you know, when you have people to help you, you just want them to help you. And then when I come back from Valentine's Day and unload, honey, I be just pooped. I don't really care who get it off. I think last year I came back, fell asleep in the U-Haul, waiting for my husband to come to help me unload. Honey, he showed up, unloaded the thing, and then woke me up. I was kind of glad about that, but, you know. Anyway, so that's that. Now, let's do the top. But now, since I'm going to do the top, I'm liking this paper because it is very sturdy. And I'm going to pull this in the center a little bit so that I can get it to kind of be a little bit taut. And I'm using this because regular wrapping paper will tear. If you put glue dots and stuff like that on it, yeah, it will tear. It will. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this bold paper. The bold paper. Okay. It looks like it has lines, so let's go with that. Honey, I do not cut straight. With a ruler, I don't. Honey, I cut it just a little bit too short. I don't care. Let me see if I can fix it. It'll be all right. Yeah, it'll be all right. I do not like wrapping paper, but I like this bow print on it. I love this bow print on it. And I think they have this at Hobby Lobby in the red or pink. It's red or pink. I saw it yesterday. And the lady was telling me that the weather was going to get bad here. I didn't even know. I'm just going to tape over that. never seen nobody do that. You kidding me? What? Well, you just saw it. You just saw it. Now, I don't have nothing in my mind about what I wanted this to look like as far as using these papers. I just wanted the design on it. Honey, this wrapping paper here is thicker than thick. Okay. But it's gonna come together. All right. Okay, so we got that on there. And now I'm going to attach it to this doggone paper here. I want to make this be the front. We're going to do it like that. I don't want it to go down that far, but I could. We're going to put a little glue down here. Make it go. Honey, I ain't used this glue since last year. It don't even want to come out. You jealous because you ain't been used since last year? You gotta be cutting up like that. Okay, y'all. Let me get all this stuff off my table. Let me make sure which side I want it to be the front. This one. Okay. I want this. This is Claw got me doing this. I love that idea. Claudia, Creative Designs by Claudia. She does a lot of this, putting the board on the back. I think it's a brilliant idea, but I'm using it today because I want to use all the parts of this box. Like, I want this to be a very cute gift, but a very, dare I say, cheap. That's what I want it to be. I want to try to see if I can get to the cheap portion. I don't like that, but I'm trying to cover up this one little spot down here that just, I mean, that's what we're looking like on the back. It's a little toe up. And I believe she put some tape down here too. I'm going to fold it in half so I can get it in that crevice down there. Okay. So now, also, I want to put some foam on here. Well, I was going to make this box, but I need this foam. This foam that I got is it's insulation foam. I literally took a saw and cut down through here so I could section it off, because it's very, when I say thick, it's very thick. But what I like about it, if I stick something in there and don't glue it, it normally ain't gonna come out. So I like that portion of it. Where is my my stuff? Be still and know. Be still and know, my God, He's in control. Be still. Let me try and see. I don't need that much foam for what I'm about to do. But let me I guess I didn't go far enough down this one here. So I gotta use my knife. Like slicing a cake. Okay. All right, let's see what's going on here. Anybody got something to say? She's just a crafty girl. Still crafty, still crafty. Yes. Joseph Cruz or Kraus says hi twice. Okay, good, good. Hi, Joseph. Gift Baskets by Yolanda says hi. Hi, S. Marie and chat's driving and listening. Okay, okay. Young Vern Gift Basket Creations. Hello, welcome in. Queen and everyone. Thank you, thank you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am just creating today, but I did have an intention to add balloons and, you know, do a gift. This is episode 1 because I'm disobedient on certain things, like writing down the plan. Okay, I wrote it down, but I didn't go by it. Then something else happened. Then something else happened. Yeah, well. Okay. Let me see how much of this I'm going to actually need. This green bear has been the problem. I bet you I ain't going to buy no more green berries. If I even do Valentines next year again. Okay, so what I wanted to do with this, put my little green bear on there. I kind of want him kind of out here though. Let me remove this tag. Sometimes I think I'm attached to the tags because I know it's new. But honestly, if I wrap it up, they're going to know that it's new. And I have used thrifted bears from the thrift shop too. I cleans them up and I wipes them down with bleach if they're white. And if they're not white, they're usually brown. So I will spray on a disinfectant spray and let it sit overnight. I mean, like I beat it up just to see if there's any dust in there because of where it'd be sitting at on them shelves. And just because you don't know who had their hands on it. But I don't mind that so much. And if I've done my due diligence, everybody will be fine. But now, this is something I wanted to bring up. Now that we're in a season, the Lord has told me that there is going to be another pandemic type of virus type of thing. So be very careful, you guys, when you're making your gifts. We never know when those types of things will hit, but we do know that they're coming around, and we do not want to harm anyone. Okay, so here I am with this balloon. I have put some moss in there. Some what is this called? This is called floral moss. I put floral moss in there and made it kind of speckly. And I think this will be just fine right in here. So let's go ahead and just glue this in. If it ain't glued in, it might be glued in already, because I did play around with it some. I did. Yes, I did. Okay. I played around with this too. But let me move this so you can see what I was doing. First of all, I want to go ahead and get my bear on here because he is the main focus of this today. He gonna be the main focus up in here. You know, every time I put something somewhere, I don't forgot what I put it in. Where did you put it, girl? I'm looking for some rubber bands. Huh? Honey, we don't know where they at. But let me see if I can grab something else then. Okay, if I can't find the rubber bands, we gotta use something else. So I'll use this. Oh, they gotta be right here. Because I'm that girl. I'm that girl. Nope, they're not there either. I don't know what I did with them. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm just gonna take this and wrap this bear. I'm gonna wrap this jute. And this is some extra. I'm just gonna tie it real tight on here because of what I want to do with this bear. And using the jute kind of gets mangled up in the little hair that they got. That the bear has. So it ain't going nowhere. So then I want to use one of these little skewers, but I got some short ones. And these have a little bit of point at the end, but I kind of want to make it a little bit more pointy so that they can go inside of my box. That's what we about to do. Okay. We going down through this part and we're going on one on both sides. Okay. I'm not sticking the bear itself. I'm sticking it in the string. The string that I tied around the bear's waist. It's Marie, you say you're driving. I just stuck these skewers in and behind there. Okay, so now I'm just gonna punch through that box on both sides because I want him to sit his butt right there. He can't go nowhere. Yeah. And there he is. He's sitting right up there. Actually, I think I might want him to go back a little bit more. I need to put something in front. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to stick him. Do I want to put him in the middle? No, I want to put him on the side. Okay. Now also what you can do, I don't have any of my little thin pieces in here except these. I took these skewers and I guess stained them green. I'm gonna press up against the back of where I got that skewer at and at an angle go in because I don't want him to move, have too much play at all. And I'm just gonna snap it off. Now I'm gonna have to sharpen this again. My finger is not in the way, y'all. As if anybody would care, but it's not. in the way, and I'm going to do the same on this side. Just to keep him in there, you know, kind of pressed it up against one another so that he'll stay in there. See that? He's in there. Now, one of my little sticks came out. So I might move his little belt around here down a little bit more on one side. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and just add a piece of tape back here. It ain't going to hurt nothing. How I'm adding the tape, just wherever the skewer is, I'm just adding it. Can you see that? Okay. So now, I am going to consider all the things I'm going to put in here. I don't know if y'all remember this some years ago. I got this for 80 cents, I believe, if I remember correctly. From Pop Shelf. They used to have, I don't know what they got this sweetie pie or cutie pie or some kind of pie brand that they've got in that's super expensive. And the owner tells me that it's a form of Dollar General, but they have always supposed to have been a company that is like a boutique. So these little balls here, they're real cute. I love them. But yeah, I'm not using it. But it's got greenery in here. It's like Christmas greenery. I'm going to leave that right on in there, and we're going to add something else to it. Because I'm not going to take it out. Okay, so on the greenery, I'm going to add, because we're doing the green bear. Oh yeah, I didn't want to do red roses. I want to do white roses. But I got these it's not really white. It's more like a yellowish looking color. But I think it'll bring it out. It'll be all right. So, what I want to do here, I'm just going to add a few things. We are going to add some of this deco mesh. People just pass right by. I know that I have. I'm going to tell you the truth. I really can't stand this stuff. But it's something I got and I need to get rid of it. I do. And do, like somebody say, and do. I need to get rid of this deco mesh. So what I'm doing is just cutting some strips, trying to make like a square. Well, look like these scissors I'm using ain't worth a flip. I need probably 5 to 6 of these squares. Honey, that ain't doing nothing right there. Okay, there we go. That's 4. That's 5. Let's stick with the 6. And since we stuck with that, I got my pick machine somewhere around here. Where you go, girl? Here you go. And I'm just going to put some picks in you. Okay, can you see that? We're getting ready to work with this. I'm not going to use these little balls. Y'all, I went out and got those scent sachet packets. And, you know, one of them was busted. And I put it in something. And I keep feeling grit on my counter. And I keep thinking, what in the heck is that? That's what it is. I'm just taking it and grabbing it in the middle so that it can make some peaks. And on my pick machine, I'm just making it so that I can create it so I can stick it in my flower arrangement, because I wanted to have a little bit of extra something else since it really is a Christmas design. I don't really care too much about that, but I want it to be green. So I wanted to put the green with the green. But the eucalyptus that I got that is for my arrangements, my other arrangements, I didn't want to use it. Sometimes this little weight, it needs to be weight on it, and sometimes it won't work out. What's going on with this one here, huh? Oh, it's crooked. Come on, girl, you got to come out of there. I know you want to stay here, but you got to go. You got to come out. She can't do nothing without you, with you in the way. Let me get it out so I can continue to work. Honey, this one here is really stuck. You need more weight? Is that what you need? You need more weight? Or you need to be reset? You ain't working right now. Probably need to be reset. Ooh. Yeah, some of y'all done got wild up in here. You done got wild up in here. I can't grab them all, but I will try. Okay, let's see. It still ain't working out too well. Well, I ain't gonna fuss with you because you want to cut up right now. I'll figure out. You want some more. That's what you want. I don't want to put no more in you right now. I got stuff to do. Okay, so what I'm going to do is do it the old school way and put some tape on it, because I don't want to use my sticks for this. This is already done. I don't want to use my sticks for it. I'm just going to tape it up, which is another way you can do it. Because literally, it's going to stick right in that hole. I got 3 more to do. Because my little pick machine don't want to do what it's supposed to do. I got to make it work because we got tons of work to do today. I got tons of work to do with this machine for my big, the big paper things that I'm going to be doing. I'll fix it. Okay, this is the last one. It just makes it easier to stick into the foam. And this foam that comes in these little containers, it's a real cheap, weak foam. It's not the good, strong, sturdy stuff that I really want to use. But I'm not going to use that. So all I'm gonna do here is, I think I'm gonna take out something. I don't want it to be too much. Okay, so it looks like this right here. I'm gonna take this out of the back and stick this in the middle. Because I want it to have a little bit of height. Yeah, it's Christmas. I don't really care. I just want to use what I got. I paid 80 cents for this. And what it has is 3 different types of greens. When you're doing your arrangements, you really need to have 3 different textures of greenery. So 2 of them look almost the same, but this one is darker than this one. And it's got just a little bit. It is different, so that's why it works. I got a little shape to it. It's kind of round with a little height right there. You kind of want to plan out your shape to it. I don't really want it to be that high. Okay. All right. And I'm going to just put it right here where I want to, I think I wanted to have some foam there. But because I'm going to put this candle right here, and let's go ahead and get that little Christmas label off of there. Yeah, we got to do that. The little Christmas label that's on there got to go. So all I do is just take this little cutter, go around on the plastic. Don't try not to go too far because it will scratch that color off of the glass. I'm just going to pull this right off of here. This is episode 1. Actually, there was just the cover of the label that came off. I want the whole label. A little piece of glass. I want just half of it. There you go. Okay, so now it's on there what the fresh fir scented candle, it's on there. I need to take this label off the bottom. Honey, what we got going on? Okay. Did I pull you out? What did I do? I'm having all kind of troubles over here today. Yes, she is. And that's all right. The devil, you was a lie. Because guess what? We're going to keep on doing what we know we need to do. That's what we're going to do. Where there's a will, there's a way. And things will get taken care of. Because I got to get to work. Is this thing done quit? Is that what it doesn't happen? I got 2 of them, y'all. I don't know why this one won't work, but again, we're not gonna let that deter us because I need to get this label off of here. I am going to just peel it off. Just gonna peel it off. So then, since my glue gun on, I thank God. Oh, I'm talking about this one right here. Did I even plug it up? Girl, you didn't even plug it up. I'm gonna take this label off. Get the price tag off and the red sticker off. Being ever so careful. Okay. I do want to put a glue dot on it. And I'm going to put some hot glue on it. I have heated up this floor paper already before. We're going to put some work into this right here first. I want to put my flowers in there first. Because if you do, it'll work out just fine. Work with me now, honey. I'm going to cut these off. I'm going to leave one of them on the stem. Let's see how tall I need to make it. I can cut it down. I got these, I don't even know what you call them, but we use them for floral work. I'm just going to measure how tall I want this. And I don't want it too short, but I'm going to cut off about that much. And see the tip of this little piece right here, which I'm going to cut this little hanging piece off. I want my flower to go just under it, just slightly. And these little bits that's on here, if you pull them down low, it covers up the bottom of your foam. But if you pull it up, it just gives it a little look to it. So it's got these little wispy things on it, and I want those to show. So I'm going to pull that up. And I'm just going to stick it straight on in. I ain't got before these on here, so I'm going to be strategic. This is going to be what we call like a front facing arrangement. I just want it to be just under this tip, just slightly. And this little rose that I'm using, it's pretty cute. It looks very beautiful. Now it's got the little wispy thing sticking out. I love that. I'm just going to curve it towards me ever so slightly so it kind of almost look at me. And this ain't really long enough, but we're going to rock with it because we're wanting to make it a quick deal. Okay. One over there. This one and this one are two different sizes. So normally I would want the big one in the front, but we're going to put the small one in the front. So whatever I did on that side, I'm going to do on this side. And then how I am measuring where the flower should sit at. When I put my hand on it, if the palm, this part of my hand, rests on top of the other flower, that's about where it should be. The tip of my finger and the palm of my hand, that's where it should be. So this one is a little bit proud. It can fit like that, but I want this design to go down a little bit. The tip of my hand and the palm, that's where we want it to go. So far, that's where we at. I got one more flower, y'all. That's just 4. Okay. I'm going to pull up these little things. And I'm looking, I want to be right in the center of here, but I do want it to be low. And all I'm concerned about is really just getting it in there. Okay. We got only 4. We only got 4. And the beauty of silk flowers is you can make them go around. So I got some holes up in here and there. We're just going to fill it in. I'm going to go in with the ones that I got picked. Give it just a little bit of flare right here on the front. On either side of my little flower there's a little hole down there, which is going to be showing. So, you see that? Can you see it? It's just filling it in. And I got 3 of these, so I'm going to go in with this one over here where I see the biggest hole at. And I'm using this mesh because, first of all, it's cute. Yeah. So this one that doesn't have the pick on it, I'm literally just going to sit it in there, making sure that it touches the bottom so that my glue can be in there. Okay. I got all 4 of them in there, and that's what it's looking like. I don't know if you could pick it up, if this is picking it up well. So this is going to be the back, and I got a label on the bottom of here too. So let's get that off. This was $8. Honey, I wouldn't have paid $8 for it. No, I wouldn't. No, I sure wouldn't have. No. I wouldn't have paid, not for regular price. No, I wouldn't have. No, she wasn't going to do it. Now, most of the stuff that I do have, I have paid regular price for it. And I will continue if I can. I always charge it to my customers. If you price it right, doesn't really matter how much you pay for it, but it will get charged to your customers. While you are getting savings, you can decide to pass those savings on to your customer if you want. And sometimes I do. Most of the time I do. All the time I do, because I can. We're going to fix you later, but right now you got to go. Okay, so now that I have that in there, I do have some candy that I could put in there. So this is what I put together. Since I didn't get those boxes of chocolates, I got Christmas Hershey's all on the bottom. I don't know what these things are. Their chocolate might have some caramel in it. And then I have dark chocolate, mint chocolate, and regular mint chocolate. So I got it on a card. And I'm going to put a stick on it. And put it right on up in there. Honey, yes. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to put this stick on it. Matter of fact, I'm going to put 2 sticks on it. Because I do want it to stand up. And it looks like it's not holding out very well for me like I really want it to. But it's going to be just fine. So what I'm going to do, since it's not holding like I want it to, I'm going to put a little tape on the side so I can try to squeeze it in a little bit more. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah, that's what you're going to do. So I can kind of trap it in there. And I'm just going to fold this in so I don't see the edges. I'm going to leave it just like that for this one. And for whatever reason, my tape is yellow. I don't know. It just looks dirty. Okay. I'm going to need some more glue here in a minute. So what I do is I rub the glue on the plastic first and then set it down there. It just got a good hold to it when I do it like that. I don't know why it works, but it does. And that's just the way I do it. You can do it however you want to do it. Sometimes I put it on there, but I still rub it like I make it flat. And then my glue is very hot. I rub it in there and literally just tape on top of it. So I can go on about my business. Yes, ma'am. And y'all, I am trying to figure out the best time to come live. Thursdays has been the day that I've been coming live because I'm prepared to go to Bible study on Thursdays. And whenever I do, I have to put, I try to put myself together, And if y'all didn't notice, I got a little eyeshadow on my face. Honey, I don't know how to do it, but it's on there. Let's make this cute. Now, I could just put a, glue a little ribbon up there, which I can do. But we gonna do, I think I got some black bows too. But this is what I'm gonna do. I got this satin ribbon right here. I mean, sheer ribbon. I think it's black because my eyes. And I'm just going to literally take this ribbon right here, wrap it up there like so. And we're going to make us a bow up there. Let's move this out the way. I'm going to just tie this up there like that. I'm tying it like that. And then we're going to put a bow on top of that. Literally, I'm going to just take a piece of ribbon. I think it's a little too big, but I like it like that. I'm just going to make that, I don't know, that ribbon like that. I don't even want to say the word. And I'm just going to squeeze the back end and make a little dainty little bow. And I'm going to take these two flaps here and use that to tie it onto there. Yeah, I'm going to use that. Tie one over the top, one over the bottom. Push it through the hole. And if I don't mess it up, because I can't really see this black. I can't really see the black. So let me make a knot in this. I'm letting it go. Yeah. And then let's do the other thing. I got another way to do that because I cut it too short. I don't want it to be too big. So we got that little ribbon like that. I don't know if you can see it. It's like a, I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you can see it. Okay. Again, we're just going to scrunch it down. Okay. Make sure it look like a bow. Take my little balloon string, slide it through there. And now tie it on there. Because I got plenty of this balloon string. Now, your little tail's gonna want to flip out on you, but you just put them in check. You just make sure. You make sure they do what they're supposed to do. Okay? I don't want to make no curls. And I am going to dovetail this because I put it together with that Christmas ribbon on it. I mean, the Christmas candy. I still want it. You know what? I put it upside down. Uh-oh. But that's okay. We're going to keep it like that for right now. Because I'm on live. I can fix it later, y'all. Okay. So, let's cut this right here. Just straight. Okay. Just straighten it out so you can see kind of what it looks like. Okay, you see what it looks like with the little bow up at the top. Now I got these little, y'all, I found these. I've been using these every year. I buy them every year. So I bought these, I think 2 years ago and forgot about them. Well, I found some pink ones last night at the Hobby Lobby. Oh, I was so happy. I didn't even go in there to buy that. So what I'm going to do is just put that on this ribbon. I like to dress stuff up. It take a while, but you know, it's just what I like to do. It's just a little extra added something. Since I'm using this green bear, see that? I like to do my packages up. I'm going to go ahead and cut a dovetail in this ribbon here that's sticking all up. Because it's sticking up. And we're going to go ahead and trying to keep my little table cleaned off. Okay. And then I'm going to have to make a ribbon for my little guy here. I want him to kind of sit off to the side. So we're going to put this in here like that. I am going to put some glue on it because I don't want it to go nowhere. I'm not going to take it out. We working. This is what we're going to do. And I'm going to make sure. Oh, I did it wrong. This is the back. I got the 4 ones in the front. I want them to go in the back. So I got to make sure I do that right. I want it to go in the back because I don't want to hide my beautiful flowers. Okay. How about that hot glue is on my nails and it hurts so bad. Okay, so that's the arrangement. I know. I mean, if you don't like it, let me know. If there's something better I could do. There's always more that I could add. And I'm seeing the little stick down there. So I'm just going to cover it up with this leaf right here. I do not want to see any sticks. And then over here on the back, I'm going to cover that up. Because I do not want to see those sticks. It's the back of it, but, you know, I still don't want to see it. As best as you can, just cover it up. Hide all that stuff. And then this one right here, I got a whole I done hid it. I need to just hold it on there just a little bit. You know, glue comes right through that mesh. And you can use paper if you want. I got one more thing that I'm thinking about adding to this. And it is right here. I got these little things from Dollar Tree a year or so ago. Okay, I like this red in here too. I could put that red in there. Make it more Valentines-y. Because it's got a green bear in it and I want it to sell. I want it to sell. But I think it's going to look more elegant with the white one. So, let's put the white one in there. I'm just adding a bead of glue down the back. Just sticks better that way. I take and press down my corners of this cheap glue into the glue because it won't hold. It just helps it stay on there a little bit more if it's cheap. Okay, there you go. It's in there. Now I'm going to put a little glue on the bottom. They're not going to care. Right there. I want this in the front. I want that in the back. Okay, now on this side over here, because I got it all natural looking over here, I want to put this balloon thing over here. So, because I want it to be on the box. I'm going to make the edge a little bit sharper. Hold on just a minute. I'm gonna look at the chats here just a little bit. Okay. I want to add this right to the back of here, but close enough so that I can tape him to the, I'm going to poke a little hole in here. Okay. And I want to take it down just so it fits. The little cup sits right on top of that backer. As you can see, I set it down so that this is the top of the backer and the balloon is just right up under it. What that does is, normally you will see all the stick and all that from the back. Well, you won't get to see it. And then I don't have to add a ribbon back there like I would in the front. So I'm not. What I am going to do to add to that, to cover it up, okay, so let me see what is going on in the chats. How does everybody like it so far? Blessings to all. Rosebird LaRue. Miss Rose, hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. Makeup looks good. Oh, thank you. You look beautiful, hon. Rose, thank you. Be careful. I will I know you're talking about that knife. What do you guys think about the look of this little box so far? What do you think about it? What do you think so far? Now, I'm going to go ahead and do this because I'm doing it on all the ones that I can because I got a bunch of these. I'm just going to put on here Happy Valentine's Day right on that balloon. I didn't even check to see if I was in the middle, and I'm not. Let me turn it right. I'm going to put Happy Valentine's Day right there. So we can call this a Happy Valentine's Day, and I got a fingerprint in that. I don't really care right now. She don't really care. And we're going to put one down here at the bottom. I'm going to put, you can find these in the cake making section at the Hobby Lobby. These is handmade just for you. I'm going to put that on the front. Handmade just for you. And then, yeah, that always gets people. But my first business was woodworking, y'all. I built cabinets in my area in Highland Park, a custom cabinet making. So I'm a woodworker. I built some, I made these little crates. Still Classy was showing her champagne glass holder, and I was like, oh, I remember. So I went looking for about 2 days. I've been shopping in my own building, looking for stuff. And honey, I got so much stuff in here, I can't even move around now. It's ridiculous. I got a lot. I got more than I thought I had, but I don't have enough to make 500 baskets like I really wanted to. I don't think I got enough to do that. I'm trying to get to a certain amount of money. And the only way I'm going to get there is if I make them baskets and they sell. So I got to make all of my baskets look cute. Which, this green bear concept is the one that has taken me forever. Basically, I'm just cutting this paper into fours. We're going to do the same idea that we did with the mesh. I'll take mine. If I can make it flat, it's better. And not roll it, because when I get ready to put it together, I can kind of take that part on there. And I want it to be flat. I don't know how it's going to go with this. I don't really like that part that's kind of bent all up, but that's why I'm using it, because it's bent all up this way. I'm using it this way because it's bent up. Did y'all say how y'all like it? Who is that? The gift looks great for so far. Okay, you love it. You love it. It's looking good. Please forgive me if I miss anybody in the room. I don't know how many are watching, but on this thing, I can't hardly see it. Oh, let me see over here. There's 12 watching. Oh, good job on the thumbs up. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this in there. I really just want to complete this so that I can move on. I got to show still classy this thing. So, what I'm doing here, literally, I'm going to put 2 of these together and link. This is a scam call, y'all. Believe me, y'all. They don't want nothing. Okay, so I'm going to put this to the back wall, but on the other side of my balloon cup. So that I can have the flare this way. Let me put a little glue on this side. So it's literally going around the balloon. I know you can't see it. It was a good idea when I thought of it just now. It needs to hold on there. Some. Let it hold. Because I'm going to do the same going the other way. Then I'll let you see it. This one ain't sticking on there. But yeah, I gotta put some more glue on you. That's what you want. You're trying to start something, I think. Be still alone. I don't know if this will work because this paper is really non-stick. I'm gonna try it with a glue dot. I think that'll work better as far as on this side goes. Be still alone. My God, He is in control. We're going to use glue dot. It do better on this particular paper. Yeah. Okay. Then let's get another one in there. So I'm putting glue dots right here. And I'm going to put one right here because I want it to land on the balloon. Yeah. Okay. And I got one more. We're going to put this glue dot right here. And I'm going to put one right here. My God. Okay. Now I got just on the corner right here, it's got that piece that's kind of cruddy. I'm just cut that right on out. Because it's just messing around with me. So far, this is what that side looks like. It's just a collar underneath there. Then let's put a bow on it. Let's put a bow on there. We're going to use this sheer ribbon again. This is how I like to do these bows. I want there to be a pretty long tail, or longer than usual. I normally don't cut these exactly even. I'm trying to shrink down one side of this bow. Okay. So all I'm doing is just making it the center part a little bit smaller and pulling these two together so that I could create this kind of a bow. And I'm literally going to just tack it up under there. It's better to tie it on there. But I'm not. I'm going to just glue it on there. So when you look from the side, it looks beautiful in there. And there is some space over here where I can put something else. And I'm going to add the scent packet right up there. And I'm not going to even, I brought one over here, but it's pink. I need a green one. So we'll let that dry. Y'all need to get up. Green. Okay, this says lemongrass and citronella. It smells so freaking good. I'm just going to add a little heart to it just because I can, right over that hanging tab. Just add a little heart right onto that. And I'm going to literally lean it up against the pole of my balloon. Put a little glue on there. Lean it up against there. I'm gluing it where I want it to stay. Because I'm going to eventually wrap this up. I need some black ribbon. Where is my ribbon? Am I going to put some white ribbon on her? Let's do mint green. Let's do the mint green. It's mint. And it's a wired one. I think the ends of that is just a little bit too dirty. Let's take it off. We're going to make it simple and elegant. Or if I can say it's elegant. I don't know what you guys will think. But that's my idea of what I was trying to go for with this particular gift. Yeah. I'm going to make his bow go to the side. And so even if this bow gets crushed a little bit, it's still going to be great. Wonderful. And I had some little diamonds that I wanted to put in here. But I'm not going to. We're going to leave it like that. And because we're using the black bow, I wanted to put one right up there at the top of her head. But this is the wrong kind of ribbon. I want it to be a very dainty looking. It's alright. It's giving. It's giving. Okay, so that's that. Now, I'm wanting to make a bow for the front. And we're going to use the bow dabber. We're going to use the bow dabber today, y'all. We're going to use the bow dabber. Yeah, because this kind of bow here, this is like a paper ribbon. So with my bow dabber, I take this string and lay it down in there first. That's how I learned to use it. And wherever you lay this tail, that's the way it needs to be hanging. You don't need to be trying to fix it afterwards. You just need to tie it up. And that's where it needs to go. So it's double-sided, so I'm not going to too much worry about it. I don't really need the tail to be that much. I'm just crushing it in there. Okay, so on the bow dabber, you just crush it in there. You just flip it over because it's double-sided. Okay, the way you want this bow, I want it to go up that way. That's kind of how I want to position it. Okay, this one I want to be down here. Go kind of cat-a-corner it. Try to make it the same loop. This one I want to come this way so I can kind of make like a little star. Then the other one from up there down this way. Okay, now what they tell you to do is take your little thing that comes with your bow dabber one and press it down, honey. I lost that thing so many years ago. I have no idea where it is. So I got my tab over there. I'm just gonna try to make it close to the same size. And I'm gonna add some of this sheer ribbon to it. I'm just making 2 loops of that because I don't really want it to do too much. Then I'm going to add some white to it. This is the same type of ribbon as the black, but just a little thinner. And if you notice that I'm doing the textures now, because I want this top white ribbon to be fluffy, I am going to turn it away from me so that my tab can come down the way I want it to come. Then I'm just going to find it wherever I want the bow, this loop to hit. I want this black to be seen in the back. So I'm going to take this hand and turn it and push it down. Take this hand, turn it, push it down. Now, again, I'm going to do the same thing, but now I'm going to try to turn the loops so that they can go positionally. This one here got something on it, so I'm going to cut it off right there because I don't like that, whatever that is on there. So I still got to go in there and make this loop on this side since I cut it. And then when you start it on one side, you're always going to end on the other side. I'm going to turn this so that my loop has more of a natural curve to it. And then I'm going to cut this off. Now I want to add another texture of ribbon to it because I just want to. I use this big one for the back. You don't always have to. I can literally take this and cut it. So that I can have a thinner ribbon. I got enough to make another loop. We're going to just leave it just like that. Okay, now I want something else to go up in there. You know what? I want to use my Valentine's ribbon. I didn't want to put too much red, but let's use it because it's cute. And we're trying to make this Valentine, you know. So I'm just going to add this little Valentine's ribbon right here. I'm literally just going to do a strip. I'm not going to even do a whole one because I'm trying to hold on to this ribbon. But I'm turning it up with these scissors. And I'm just going to cut that dovetail in there and I'm just going to let it go like that in the middle. Now, I'm going to take that little string, pull up on it, tie it. Make sure now it's together and it looks like a big long piece. I'm just going to twist it a little bit so it can go flatter. Now because I'm using balloon string, you don't want to pull too hard because it'll break. Okay. So now I'm just going to fluff this bow out. Give it some life because it needs it. And the wrinkles that are in the bottom one, because it's paper, don't really matter. But however I do this, over time it's going to flatten right on out. But because I got so many layers on here, it's still going to be a cute flat one. It's not going to appear to be, you know, like it's bad because I got so many layers on here. And I'm going to just fluff this out and then I'll show you. Let me just take and cut these tips. Cut the tips. I have to be careful because I'll end up cutting my cord to my glue gun. I done it before on the accident because my head is thinking faster than my hands are able to move. Okay, so I want this to be worked out where my tails are coming down, at least the longer ones in the front, so that I can tell that there's some tails here. You just make them go where you want them to go. Sometimes because of the folds, your ribbons will want to, you know, argue with you about what you want. They got to do what you say do. And they better make haste with it. That's what you tell them. Okay, so now after I done fluffed and fluffed and fluffed, there's my bow. Can you see that? Yeah. So you can see that this little red stuff in there. So I want this to sit either on this corner or over here where my bear is. And I think I'm going to set him over here. Because originally that's where my mind went to. Where he going to go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a short piece of this, but I want to keep the tip. So I'm going to cut this at a slant. I don't really need that much. It's cut at a slant because I'm going to just literally poke it through here. But I'm going to put a little glue on the back of here. That glue is hot. I'm going to stick my stick on there. And if it ain't too hot, my ribbons will let me tie it to the ribbon. Tie the stick to the ribbon. Tie the stick to the ribbon. The glue is so hot. Literally got the stick tied to the ribbon. Yeah. And I'm just going to cut it off. Put a little glue down here. And we're going to call it done. Yeah, we're going to call it done. Let me pull my little glue shreds off of it. And I'll show you the end result. So you could do all the things you want to do right there. I got a little piece of glue sticking out up here. So I'm going to put these right up there because I need to hide that glue because it's just ugly. I don't even know if it'll fit up under there. Okay, one of them did. Alrighty then. Alrighty then. Okay, she's cranked up now. Okay, let me show y'all all of this. Let me move all this stuff out of the way. Now, I know y'all gonna come for me about this opening, but all of them don't have to be closed in. It depends on how you're designing it, you know. It depends on how you design it. Okay. Let me clean this up so you can see, honey. So you can see. Now, I could put a bow up here, which is really good if I were to do that. I call myself putting me up a little photo backdrop. I met a lady in the store, y'all, and this lady bought this backdrop for me. Her name is Savannah or Samantha. I think she said Savannah. It's got white on it. I think we got all the bows I want on it for right now. I really don't want to put one on there, but that'll look nice. It'll look nicer if I were to put one on there. But this is what I'm going to do instead. So this was a little ribbon. I'm putting this together because this is leftover. I'm going to make a loop, make a loop, make a loop. Backwards loop. Let me make it smaller so I can have more ribbon. Make it a little bit bigger than the last one. Yeah, and I'm just going to tape all that together. Just like that. You might say this might be cheating a little bit because it's so simple. It really is just that simple. And I'm going to make a little dovetail in it. It's got a natural curve to it. We're going to put a glue dot. Let's put another one where they both came off. Okay. So basically, I'm going to put it right up there. Okay. There you go. That one could use a ribbon on it too. Let's go ahead, since we're using the bow. The bow paper. Just dig it out with all these bows. There you have it. Complete. That's what it's going to be right there. didn't put this on there. But you can see that where I had the thing tied around the waist, you can't really see it. The sides can be taped up a little bit better, but you know. You're gonna tear it up. I see some little glue pieces up here. This floral paper is wonderful because you can just rub that glue right on off. Well, at least one of them was able to come up. I'll be done tow up the whole thing trying to get them little glue things off of there. So over here in the corner, I have these little gems down there in the front. It's a bit much with the bow work. This white is a bit broad, but we got black and white bow paper on the back. We got the black and white bows in the front. We got black bow on the top. We have a black bow on the side. We have a little gold in there. The little gold kind of goes with this little yellow in the flower. We got candy. We got our little heart prop. I think it says Valentine's Day. What do you guys think? So that's one. Who loves the green? Is your favorite color? That green is your favorite color? My pastor's wife loves green. It's very pretty. It came out beautiful. Yeah, I think it's cute. Thank you. Thank you so very much. Came out beautiful. I mean, I'm looking at it on this thing here, and it looks really good. Because I'm loving how this bow paper is showing up. And it's looking good. I got a little bit of red right here because I got red in here and up here. I got this gold over here on the side because of this little bit of yellow and gold in there. I got natural green up in here because I don't really have anything this color green to match. But the next one that I'm going to do, I'm going to put the moss on the outside of the balloon. I'm going to put the moss on the outside. I can wrap this up if I want to, but we not. And this candle here is very heavy on there. I'm not that concerned about wrapping it up because I have that balloon on there, but it can be wrapped with the balloon on there. Can be wrapped with this. I think this is 30 by 40 paper. It's supposed to be 30. This is 30 by 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I think it's really like, it's saying 30 by 40, but it's really like 29.5 by 39.5. That's what it looks like. So it'll fit in there, but I would have to make it go around the doggone head. Let me move all this stuff out the way. because this box is very sturdy, I'm grabbing it with one hand. That's the reason why I wanted to go ahead and use those flaps. I cut the flaps off so that I can utilize those flaps in the bottom of another box or as a backer or something else small. And I'm only using, to be honest with you, as far as product, I got a bear in here. Where's my thing net? I got the bear, I got the candle, I got some chocolates and balloons in a cent packet, 25 cents. I think I paid $1.80 for this candle though. Where's my theme? Let me shift it around, girl, because I don't want to have to do it later. Luckily, these are a newer bag. If I have some old ones, they get real brittle when they're old. Now, this is what I do about them bears. This is what I call the soft wrap on here. Soft wrap. I'm just going to make me a little bow down here. Just to go right up under there. I could use a pull bow, but I don't want to. And I'm just going to add black. Now I will curl these with a soft curl. If you don't grab it too hard, it'll just be soft curls. Because there's a big old gap right there, that's where I'm going to choose to put my bow, because the bear already has a bow on him. I'm literally using the balloon string to tie this bow on here. I'm leaving it like that because, you know, it's covering the balloon. It protects the balloon. But I wouldn't wrap it. I'll leave it just out. But since it's going to be a while for me to give this gift to somebody, it's okay if it's wrapped. It's not going to keep nothing in place. It's not shrink wrapped or anything like that. In the soft wrap, it's not going to be really tidy. I'm just going to try to get it a little bit better than it was. Okay, so now my little bag is covered. It's got a bow over here. It's got protection right here. The little candy, the tip of the candy, like if you were going to use like a cardboard, you want to be careful about the tip of the candy that would be pressing up against the balloon. He's not smashed too much. His bow is smashed, but he's a wired ribbon. This bow in here is a little bit jammed up, but not bad. Soft wrap. Okay, and then this other one is just going to be fun. That's one. Let's see, what is this? Auntie's gift baskets and more. Hello, says hello. SC Creative Design says hi. Hello, hello. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Okay, so then Still Classy, I was if she's still in the room, I made this little thing here. Let me move this out of the way, y'all. Okay. I got another one that we're gonna do. Where is it? I got another one we're gonna do. Okay. This is my little wine glass holder type thing. It holds wine. And the glasses. I got some big glasses, but I'm just going to show this to you here. So I put this in here and put the glasses over there and shrink wrap it. You can put 2 of the flute glasses in this side and your flowers in your arrangement in this side. Shrink wrap it all day long. This string came from the Dollar Tree. I think these pieces of wood were in the trash pile at Home Depot. And I don't know where I was I? I wasn't in Atlanta. I was at a conference here in Dallas. In the hotel room that I booked out downtown, I glued these up in the hotel room that night because I wanted to do them so bad. And while they were still on my mind, glued them up in there. Then I got back and I shot it with a pneumatic staple gun so that I could make it stay together. And this one is the only one that I got left that's made like this. The other ones don't have the sections in them. Okay, so this is one version of this with just some scraps. I got this little truck from Dollar Tree, and I literally a piece of scrap wood on the back and at the bottom, and then I toe-nailed this in or nailed it in. It done came apart because I done moved it, but I glued it down, which I'm gonna do again. Let's go ahead on and glue it back down again, because she's gonna get used some kind of way this Valentine's Day. Yes, and thank you. Yes. I don't think the glue is gonna hold it. Right now I'm gonna have to set something heavy on top of it so it can hold it. But that's one. And this is the other one. This is how it looks when I first did it. I wanted to make a crate, and I thought to do this instead of buying a crate. I think this was all a scrap wood. I think I got this on the free, or it was only some cents, because all these pieces are warped. And if you can look on the end of this, it looked like it was cut like that, but it wasn't. I just barely got it glued and nailed together with some wood glue, but I stained it and I created this look. And I absolutely, everything that I put in those sell. They sell very well. Like, I want to put in here, Let me get this down because it's either gonna glue or it ain't. It did come together. We'll have to put something on the inside of it to make it stay. And literally, I did my candy bouquets inside of here. Inside of here. So that's the truck. And you know, we got those trucks that are 25 cents from the Dollar Tree. Oh, I'm about to eat that up. I'm going to take this off of there. But yeah. I was thinking about Steel Class. It made me think about those. And then this right here. This is a balloon. It is a balloon. I wasn't even planning on using this one right now, but what we're going to do, I'm going to do it just for fun. Just for fun. Let me use a piece of something just for fun. I don't want to use that because I've got my mind on that for something else. Let me see, will this fit in here? It will. It'll fit in there. Okay. I'm going to take this down. And right where I want some glue at, I'm going to put some, this is very important, y'all. I want to put some hot glue on this balloon. You need to add tape to where you want to put the hot glue at to protect the balloon. You do want to use cool glue. You do want to use cool glue. So this is what I do because I never have cool glue. I always run mine hot. Let me see if there's something that I got right here. So this waxy paper from the glue dots. I'm putting my glue loaded up on there. Maybe I didn't turn you on. Maybe you ain't been sitting up right. But put it on there. Just a glob. And in the bottom of my thing where I want it to land at. Let me see where it's going to land. Right there in the middle. I'm going to put some glue right there. Put some tape right there. Because I don't want to damage it. And because it's not that hot anymore, I'm going to put the glue on my tape. On the tape. Right off of this thing. Stick it down in there like so. Now, you can, for extra measure, I'll put some tape on the front. And I'm going to put some tape on the back. They understand that you're trying to make it secure. They're not going to complain about it. And if they don't like this one, there's one that they will like. How about that? Let them have it. Okay, and so this one right here, all I want to do with this, put me some tape down in there. I'm going to take this side. And I'm going to take this side. And I'm going to add the glue. But I want to add this part to what I would think would be the back. This one got some residual stuff on it, but that's okay. We're gonna put it down. So I'm just gonna glue this right here, right on that tape, and I'm gonna lock it in down here on top of the other tape that I got in there, so it can stay. Okay. You can't see what I'm doing. Okay. Now what I'm gonna do is put a little tape down on this balloon here, and we're gonna put some on the other balloon. You put it on both sides so that you can protect the balloon. Too much heat will increase the size of the balloon, and that'll pop it. And some of the balloons will be actually plastic other than foil. Okay, now I'm going to stick the two of those together like so. Yeah. Let it stay in there like that. You know, just a little bit. Let's see if I can get this to sit up in there anywhere. I'm still going to be able to get me a little flower in the corner right there. Okay, little flowers in the corner. And I have these flowers right here. This bunch of flowers with all these beautiful little things on there. Just cost me $1.69 or $1.79. I'm going to add this in here, but let me take this off. Okay, so that I can enjoy this. That's going to be a little too heavy for it. I need something to go right in the center. So I got these hearts that are foam glitter hearts. That's what we're going to use right there. I think these came from Dollar Tree or one of those. I just want to cover up okay. Something real quick. There you go. You got your drink. I mean, simple. Like if I want to put a glass in here, I would put them in there at the bottom. But I want to just add, do I want to keep this in there, the to and from sticker? Really just want to add this one right there. Just because I want to. Okay, I have held you guys long enough, and I think that if I were actually gonna do that, maybe let me try to move my little phone down a little bit and just put him right there. Put you right there. A little bit. I don't really like this tag. Yeah, your tag had to go. I can keep it. Put it in there. But look. You got something to drink. You got your... And this is just balloons. But look how big it is. Like my table. This is about, I don't know, maybe probably about 30 inches. It's huge. And because it's just a balloon, I'm not going to use my expensive ribbon on there. No, ma'am. No, we not. No, ma'am. Well, let's put a bow on it. Let's put a bow on it. What? Do we have any red, girl? Yeah, we got some red. Oh, and I already got this one already done. Okay, let's use it then. Right there on that bow, it says, "Be mine." Okay, be careful because I did just put scissors to a balloon. You know, I do stuff like that sometimes. And it don't be working out for me when I do it. Trust me, it don't. Okay. I don't want to use my expensive balloon ribbon over here, but I got so much of this ribbon. It's just the thing that I do every year. I buy more ribbon. I don't need no more ribbon. I done found so much ribbon. Oh, God. Okay. So let's make this part right here because we got that done. I don't know what happened to my heat gun. We're going to have to investigate. I got two things to fix. I didn't have that much, so I'm going to start this one on this side where the other one ended. Okay, so it's almost like I got double ribbon over there. I'm going to put this one right on in there. Just tie it up. Add it right on to it. Okay, I'm going to show you this here in just a minute. Well, look at that. Now we got us a little gift. I didn't put much of nothing in there. I did, however, I spent, I think this was $1.49. I think I got one that's got the price on it. Well, let me hold it up there, because if you don't hold it, it'll be forever coming off. I want to see how much I spent on that, so you can tell just how much I got in this little box. It's wood. It's stained. It's a keepsake. I think it was $1.49. So $1.49. This literally was like 25 cents or less, because I bought a bunch of them. Might have been like 10 cents, but let's just say you have to buy it. Be like 59 cents, 50 cents. This $1.69. This $1.50. So how much is that? And this drink is $2. $2 for the drink. $1.69, so $2.69. $3, $4, $5, $6. Plus this is some cheap wood. I would say about $1 in that. That's how much it took to make this. To me, it speaks more than, you know, just something that's ordinary. You know, it's really simple and quick to do. The roses are stellar. They're beautiful. I like those roses because I was going to buy some. They called them forever roses. They were plastic and they weren't as big as this. They open up. So this looks really cute. I really like this look. It's pretty cute. And if I wanted to, just to be a girl, I could add a little, you know, there's a girly flair to it. Little hat on there. I don't think it needs it, but I had blown it up. It's got hearts on it. So that's why I was thinking, you know, it's a little girly thing on there. Just because I want to. It's got hearts in it. You can put, you know, a smaller heart right in the center of that. Make it cute. You can do whatever you want to, but this is those long boxes. You could do this in a box. Those long boxes that they have. You know, most of us don't want them long boxes, but y'all better take heed. Guess what? I'm just going to put right here. Happy Valentine's Day. Right there. Boom, bam. Thank you, ma'am. Okay, what y'all think about that? What y'all think about that? It's beautiful. Oh, let me say this, very nice. Pretty girl touch said, do you wrap the one with the balloon inside? I did wrap it. Also beautiful. Okay. You like my hair? Who is this? M. Oh, that's somebody new. Hello, hello. Give me thumbs up. I see 19 watching and only 16 thumbs up. I could keep going. If I had 20, I would keep going, but I'm going to stop right there. And I got something else I wanted to show you, but we're going to call this episode 1. It's already been, oh, I don't even know how long it's been on this one. I can't tell. But I was going to do this one. I showed you guys I was saying that I had this cake plate that I saw this other one that was about a certain size. This is the one that I was talking about. And I guess I'll go ahead and show this one because I put it up here on the dadgum table. Let me move this one out the way. And then I'm going to get on about my business. I'm going to get on about my own business. That's what we going to do. I was going to show. Okay. For the reason that my intro photograph was of picture of these candles. I did see LBE, Elaine, have some candles like this. I don't know if this is the right candle that she had, but I love the candle that she had. I don't know where she got it, but I got cases of these the other day. Gold and the silver. Let me see those gold ones. And they were $6, but they were 70 off. This looked like a label on top of a label. That's what it looked like. It looked like a label on it is. It's a label on top of the label. So initial, and I wonder how they did this. This is Better Homes and Garden. Ain't that Walmart, y'all? Well, Better Homes and Garden. This candle smells so good. It's called Forest Flowers. I don't know if this is the one that she had, but my idea behind this was to put a candle with the brown bear, with the green bear, to put just ever so slightly something really nice with the bear and sizable, so that I could ask $40 for just the bear and the candle. But the bear and the candle would be like the one that I did first, with the one with the balloon in it and the bear. So it's a bear in there, it's a candle, it's a little flower arrangement and some candy and the scent packet. I mean, that's not too much. I'm going to ask $50 for that one, just because it's got, some cute stuff in it. But it's not a whole lot. It's like I'm trying to stretch my products that I have in order for me to create the number of gifts that I need, but also give them the value in the pricing that I'm putting. So it doesn't, for me, if I put a $10 item in the basket and a $20 item in the basket, even though I bought it for $2, I'm still going to charge you basically what you could get retail. However, I'm going to go just a little bit lower than that because I'm not retail. I don't have a brick and mortar. But you let them know that, hey, this is what you could get. And then again, in your area, if that's what they're spending, that's what they're spending. So let them spend what they're going to spend. I ain't going to argue with them. But I do want to give them something of value. So something like this, it's going to be an easy sale for me because it's mercury glass. It is really good size. Look at my hand. I got big hands, and this is a pretty good size. I think this is I want to say this is it's a 6 inch, 6 inches. Woo, baby. 5 inches. 5 inches around. So, yes. Okay. Well, everybody like my hair, honey. I had to do it. Where are you from? I'm from the United States. Where are you from, sweetheart? Okay, did you guys like that? Very big presence, yeah. So that's kind of what I was wanting to do. That smile is everything. Oh, girl, keep talking, girl. So, I wanted to do gifts that are really big on the presentation, which takes up the fact that I don't have that much stuff in there. I do have uh, goo gobs of that good bad stuff. I really like that stuff. It smells good to me, like a Bath and Body Works type stuff. I got goo gobs of that. Um, and I got enough to put in each of them green bears. The green bottle, but that green bottle is more like a, I don't know, like a dark peacock teal or something. And it, to me, it just doesn't sit well. Now, because I'm gonna do green on green on green, then that good bath in that teal, dark teal color will work with it. Then I also have a balloon that is kind of like it's kind of like this color, but a little bit bluish. It is so cute. I'm gonna put that with it too. But let me do this right here. I don't even know what to do with this. I've been playing around with it. I found these flowers in my stash. They are so, I don't know what I was thinking about when I bought these. I really don't like them. So I literally just folded the heads over to the front, folded this little piece up because I'm in the stages of, I don't really know if I want to uh, make, I got some of those little teeny tiny little vases. If I want to put that in a teeny tiny little vase, or if I want to just leave it like this, because basically the way I got it is so that it can fit inside of here. I ain't got no candy or nothing to put in it. I'm just going to put that bear in there. The one that I took out. Or this other one. I got to get me another one. Yeah. It's red. I wanted a brown bear in there, but I'm literally, this all I was doing was putting this little bear in there. Making him look all kind of cute or whatever. Maybe I'll tie him to this. Maybe that'll make me feel better or something about this little flower. I mean, it's not really too bad. I got a bunch of them. They look real good together. And if I were to cut it up and put pieces of it with another kind, it might be okay. But I really just want to use them up because they've been in here for probably 10 years. Probably 10 years I've been having them these same flowers. And I want to get them out. Now this is, I think, what everybody, you can buy them like this. It's just a bear and some flowers. You can put a ribbon on it if you want to. I'm going to go with, that would be really cute, but that's some expensive ribbon right there, baby. No, we're not going to do that. Let's go with the red or black. Let's do this one. This paper ribbon. This is acetate, I think. I think you can do it like this. Alrighty. They're both the same size. Let me cut this off. I'm just going to add this to the topper here. I totally destroyed that. This Estee ribbon folds up so easy. It's called florist ribbon. But if you pull on it long enough, it'll almost make it satin because the stiffness will come out of it. Okay. And that's that. We can put so sweet. I'm just gonna put a glue dot on there. And just say, "You so sweet." This is one of those garlands, like those wood garlands. As you see, I pulled it off in the back. I'm just gonna stick that right up under there. Cute, cute, cute. I mean, simple. You ain't got nothing in it but a bear and some flowers, just a presentation. But that's how they selling them for $14. I think I paid $179. I think you got one for $149, and then you got a one like this, $179. I think this was $179. And then at another place, those really long ones where you can put your long stem roses in there and tied up. Yeah, I got that. But that one was, I think, $199. I didn't want to pay the $199, but you know, I'm just gonna do a few of them. But yeah, this can go right inside a bag, or they can take it just like that. I think this can be easy to transport as well. I don't know what that is on there. But yeah. So I gave you, what, 3 designs today to look at. Let me know if you got inspired to do anything. And if not, you know, we got other episodes. I really wasn't feeling so well. Not sick like, but just kind of like, because it's cold, I guess. So I put my little face together. You see, I put my little face together, y'all. And try to make myself feel better about myself. And I wanted to say something that I probably shouldn't say. And so I won't, or I didn't. So I when I do good, I reward myself. So that I can keep on trying to do good, because it helps me to stay very, very positive, because in this world we got so much going on. After getting ready for the engagement party this weekend, they canceled because the weather is bad here, so they're going to reschedule it, and I don't mind that at all. But I hate it for them, because, you know, they had their plans, they had scheduled their work, you know, time to be off and stuff, and the weather cuts up. So my prayer is that the weather will be just great for us. We can go out there and sell out, and make sure that, you know, we get what we need done. Let me bring this back over here. And we're gonna just let this one be. Like these two right here. They're super cute. Super cute. And the other one is over there, y'all. I ain't gonna bring him over here, but what do you guys think? This is episode 1, Valentine's edition, Balloon Junkie. Thank you for pushing through. Yes, ma'am. Nice to meet you. Where are you from? Did you say? Is that, what flag is it? You're from Israel or from Pakistan? What flag is that? I saw the flag. Pretty bow. Nice V-Day ribbon. You like that bow? Kimberly Showers. Hello. Ma'am, how are you? I'm good. That gift is beautiful. Yes, thank you. Did you see all 3 of them? Kimberly, you might have to hit the replay. But did you see all of them? I like my hair. Thank you. Are you... Okay, wait. I'm trying to find... Now, on this other thing. The ribbon. Iraq! Honey, I got some friends from Iraq, honey. They right down the street from me here. Fairy lights will look good inside also. I got tons of that. S. Marie, let me see. S. Marie, I got these ones. I've been having these for about 6 years. I ain't never used them. Then I have these ones. I've been having them batteries in there so long. And then I got a whole drawer full of these lights that I need to get rid of. And I'm probably going to end up, if I can do a giveaway with some of these lights. Because I got a bunch of them, honey. These ones right here are the ones. Oh, let me see. Can I turn them on? Can I turn it on? Turn it on. Oh, you're talking about inside of this little, Marie, you're talking about inside of that, the little box. I mean, all of them can get lights. If you ask me, inside of here, that would be really cute. Yes, it would. Hold on. Let me just wrap it around there just because I'm crazy. She's crazy like that. I like that whole idea with that, Miss S. Marie. Let me run with it right quick. Because I'll forget. And I'm just going to go on ahead and be done with this one. We're going to put the lights on the outside. And then when I get ready to do the other ones, once I decide if I want to use these flowers or not, then I will determine. That's what she's going to do. Determine. She's going to determine. Okay. Now, let me let you see what your idea came out with. This light's on the side. You can't see that it's lit up, but it is. I don't even know how to turn it off. How can I turn it off so you can see the lights in it? Can you see the lights in it at all? You still can't see it. Bless your heart. It's cute though. It's cute. So I did turn those lights on. I don't know if y'all can see it, but got the lights on it. If I were to tape it to the inside, I think it would be so cute. Which is what I'm going to do with those boxes that I created. I don't know if y'all saw this, the short that I did with that little box with the green bear in it and that big old purple bow on the top of that. It was just something I was so excited about it. I had created that box and I was like, "Ooh, this nice." I'm still deciding if I want to show you how to make that box in one of the episodes. That I'm gonna make that box and make it pretty. But I thought about putting these lights in the top of it because you really couldn't see in it. It's a really big box, but you can stack them so high. So anyhow, that's that. Let me see if I can turn the lights off. Can you see the lights turning on and off? I don't know. Cute. That's cute. But I will be doing more of these. I only have 10 that I'm gonna do, so I'm gonna see if I can really put something up in here. What do you think I can ask for this? You know, without anything other than the bear and the flowers, with it wrapped this way. And then with maybe a body spray or body lotion, or I was thinking body spray. Or I don't know if that little candy heart will sit in there. That would be cute. Or I could probably put it on the outside. But what do you think I could get for that? Because I've never done this with just that in there before. I never have done that. But this is $1.50. I believe this bunch was $1.50. And this was $1.79. So the lights were, I think it came 8 in a pack for $5. So still what? 1, there's 3, 4, 5, $6 total in that. I mean, that's a lot compared to what some of you guys can come up with all the products that I just absolutely love. But I'm not a shopper. I'm not a penny shopper. I don't go to the sales as much. If I hear about it, if it's something that I want during the year, I don't even go to them sales. I go for like Valentines. I'm always looking for stuff for Valentines. But after this year, I'm going to try to sell everything out of here. If I don't sell it all out, I'm going to either donate it or sell it off. So that I can get every ounce of Valentine stuff out of here. I do not want no more Valentine stuff in here. And because I think I'm getting ready to move to another building, a bigger building, I'm still asking God about that. You know, it looks like I'm growing faster than I can keep up with, and certainly faster than all the stuff that I can move. I got too many big things, but if not, I may wait. I'm going to go to Africa, and then when I come back from Africa, then I will we'll probably know what we're going to do. And if things work out over there with what I'm going for, then I might just ship this whole thing in a container over to Africa, and we pop it up over there and then just rebuy everything that's needed over here. So be in prayer for me on that venture, because that one is it's been 2 years in the making for me to get to Africa so that I can do what I need to do. So I'm gonna be close. Nice to meet you. Talk to you. Thank you. That's what she said. Thank you, Melinda, for all the gems. We appreciate the effort. Thank you. Arabic. Okay. All 3 of the gifts came out beautiful. Who said that? Impressive designs by Shawnee. Girl, thank you. So you like all of them. Thank y'all. Yeah, I'm living for that. Oh, yes, I need some lights. But you never buy them? Yeah, I buy them. Maybe 20 to 25 alone. Really? Come on now. 30 to 35 with another item. Okay. Depending on the item and the cost. I think that's a perfect price. Okay. Yeah. because if I put something else in it, it would be worth it. Like, and here's the other thing, guys, for all of y'all that are listening. Let me get on him. Let me do my little business talk. Okay. So here's the thing that I have heard. Okay. And this is very serious, y'all. You might not take it serious, but I do. And for those of us, LBE, S. Marie, those are the ones that I know for sure who are doing gift baskets as a business. Don't mess it up for us, y'all. Do not. Because some of y'all are putting stuff like this and asking $40 for it. Okay. Then I'm going to tell you what's happening. The man think it's cute. He going to spend the $40 because he don't mind. But he going to bring it home and he going to ask her, well, how much you paid for this? I know you. And be sad. And he going to be being BI all through down the years because of nothing in these containers and what the product is. You know, a lot of y'all have good product. But what I'm saying is, and what I have heard, Lord be my witness today, Father. I have heard I don't want no more baskets off the street because my girl talked so bad about me about bringing these baskets in. Old girl down the street, she ain't got half the stuff you got in your baskets and she wanted $85 for it. Well, somebody went and bought the $85 basket. But if I'm hearing that, my whole goal is to always try to deliver the right price. It's going to help them keep coming to the street because what we want is for them, if they're not shopping in the shopping centers or in the retail stores and they're getting this product from you off the side of the road, you want them to always think, oh, easy, I can go to the side of the road anytime and get something nice and quality. But if they start seeing junk all the time, they're going to be dismissing the side of the road action. Okay, Birthing Bosses with Felicia. She got her area. I think they did a video of her area the day of Valentine. When I tell you it was gift baskets lined up everywhere. Okay, all over the place. And in that situation, you know, gift baskets are a thing. We want to keep it like that as much as possible because we don't want them to shy away from buying baskets. Now, everyone that I've seen so far have been really nice, but this is what I heard. And I know that I got out of the gift basket business because I was hearing it too much back in the day. It wasn't my stuff that they were calling junk. When they bought from me, that they were comforted. They confided in me to tell me what they were thinking. So I always try to help them understand, that's why I do it, because I've been asked, well, why don't you have a shop? I do actually, but I just don't sell Valentines out there because that's not what my business is. I do Valentines every year. But a part of what I do during the year is I'll do gifts for the wedding bride, the bridesmaid party, all they get all the fancy stuff. And those balloons, I deck them balloons out like a gift you can give, at a birthday party or whatever. All the, sweet treats and treat bags and things like that. I don't do all that kind of custom work stuff. I just do simple stuff, but I do stuff like this. And I do stuff like this. You want your bridesmaid to have a really nice gift, but you want it to have a big appeal and you only want to spend so much money. Well, I'm going to use balloons because I know my investment in that is not that big. And then you can get all of your people gifts, in whatever you want. Those balloon boxes, I got silver, white, and rose gold. I keep those because I'll be using them for those reasons. And then, I do parties, so I do, the baby on there. But for Valentine's, that I got some left, out the door. So I just wanted to throw that in there because, there are some people out there, and I don't know if they're in this group if they will join this group later on. It seemed like they're not in a group, so they can get all the gems that everybody drops. So this group is very, very good at, helping you understand. Like S. Marie just said, hey, these lights will look really good in there. Well, I didn't really think about the lights to putting them in here. I'm trying to do a cheap gift, but I got so many of them lights that I can definitely put them lights in there. That'll take it up a notch. And then, like she said, put like a product in there. Like I would probably put, because it's a cheap gift, I would probably put a Dollar Tree body spray, or one of the Good Baths. I think I got a Good Bath that I got more body spray of than I got, because I think they only had so much lotion and body wash. And then I think the green one was my favorite scent. I loved it, the green one. It smells so good. So I got extra body spray. But because I know it's good, honey, right up in here. Yeah, I'm going to ask for, I'll probably ask $25 or $30. I normally never sell anything under $30 unless I'm going to use one of those Dollar Tree size bags, the little ones that are about that big, not those bigger ones. If I'm just literally dropping something in the bag, $20. 3 items. You get the candy, you get a bear, and you might get a little sticker roll or something. That's if I'm doing something at the very last minute. I done sold out of everything. Them bags go hard, and they go all day long. When I sell out, I don't try to push them. I don't even show them until after I sell out. Because once I sell out, everything that's left is gravy on the table, honey. I am ready to just have fun that day. But because of you all, I'm getting started early, and I am going to have more fun this year than I believe I did when I first started. I had fun last year, but I was exhausted. I had so much fun. I had so much help. I was exhausted. But this year, I'm going to try to go with everything done. Lord knows I want to. And so I'm going to try to show out like I've never done before. But I want to have fun, because these guys, honey, they start telling me stuff about their girlfriends, their moms, and their sisters, and all that. Honey, I'll just be cracking up. So enjoy yourself, guys. This is episode 1. And episode 2 is coming out. I don't know exactly when that's going to be yet, y'all. I don't want to wait until next Thursday. But I just might pop on. So some of y'all that be up late, I'm probably going to just pop on and be working up and through the night or whatever, and I'll just come up with episode 2, like that. So you might have a replay to watch or something like that. So, hey, Melinda, Gift Baskets and Beyond. You know what, girl? I have to give you a shout out. I heard you say my name on your video, girl. And I said, you got to be kidding me. This lady is telling people about Balloon Junkie. Appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You and S. Marie. I got the Bible says your sister, your enemy is in your house, right? But the people on the outside love you more for whatever reason. The Bible is true at its word. The one that's closest to you seem like they hate you the most. But then the one that's you ain't never met, that why they can just pour love on you like that? Like I should be able to help my sister who's right there with me, or I should be able to talk to my brother who's right there with me. But that's not how it goes. Cain and Abel got separated by death because of that brother didn't want to do right and was jealous, or whatever the reason may be. But thank you, S. Marie, the giving heart. The Spirit of God is in you. Baskets and Beyond, the Spirit of God is in you. Continue to show that light everywhere you go, because God gonna be fed up with all this stuff that we putting out that ain't good, and all the hearts that are cluttered up. We need to clean our hearts. I forgot to tell y'all. I was told to tell the people that I love this. There is going to be a famine that's coming. there's going to be a shutdown of the lights, and there's going to be absence of water. So I was told 5 foods you need to have: rice, beans, flour, oats, and salt. Make sure you got this in your household somewhere. Make sure you got water somewhere. Now, on the flour, I will say this: in 2021, the Lord told me the same thing. On the flour, get you some mason jars. Get you I don't care if it's a hand pump one, vacuum sealer, so you can pull all the air out, and go on to Amazon and purchase oxygen absorbers to put inside of your mason jar. When you remove the oxygen out of it, it'll make the flour last a very long time. The weebles and all those things cannot live in it. Okay, I was told to tell you. I told you. Now there you go. Now, if you don't do it, don't call me saying, can I have some rice? Because I already done told you. Y'all got room for all this stuff. You got room for that. You need to be prepared, because the Lord said to do it. If you don't do it, it's not on me, Lord. I did what I was supposed to do. Now, we're going on. Don't ever pick up any, but they look so good in all the gifts people show. Yeah, great to see the spark coming back. Yeah, it is. I am good. Thank you. You're so excited I caught your live. You're welcome. I'm glad I was looking for you too. I was looking for you. Thank you for your kind words. God's still working on you. He's working on all of us. S. Marie, none of us are good unless God is in us. None of us. None of us. You know, I had to figure out what LLC meant. And when I figured it out, I was like, really? I was kind of sore about it for some time, because some things had happened to me. Right now, they're selling a cabinet that I created for $30,000 at a place called Cantoni Furniture. Very expensive furniture. My design, original. They're selling that thing for $30,000. They ain't giving me no money for my creation. Anyway, but because there is no good in us, we'll do stuff like that to other people. But don't do it to your sisters here, please. We are all in this thing trying to get a foot edge going forward and to keep our minds creative. And this actually helps. And I also want to tell you, LBE Elaine, she showed you guys about this. What I did the same thing. Let me show you this. She showed you guys this thing where she put the matches in, and she puts it with the candle gifts that she gives. I did say this in one of my first videos or second video that I ever made. But this right here, I cut the strike off the side of the box to put it inside here. But to put it in these little jars, so you keep it, you put that where you got your rice and beans and all that stuff. This right here, I don't know if she knew it, but this right here could save somebody's life. This can, yeah. I was going to put these in all my candles, but you know, once I filled them up, I think I bought a pack of those box of matches from Dollar Tree. I think it comes so many in pack. Once I got all of my little jars filled up, I was like, no, let me just keep this. And when things get bad, I'm going to have a stack of them to give out to people so they can have. This is a gem. Please keep some of this for yourself. Put it somewhere where you can find it, because some things are going to go down, y'all. And what my prayer is, always in prayer, that the Lord will spare us from all of these things. But he did say that he will protect us. All of us are working on being the best versions that the Lord wants us to be. S. Marie, you are very, 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 very kind-hearted, knowledgeable. But, you know, you're stern in the fact that you are giving us what we need. And because it's going to help us. So I really appreciate everything that all of you guys do. Love your work. I love watching you guys, and I will be back again. I keep saying I'm gonna be back this time. I'm gonna quit saying that because I run a shop and I'm busy up in here, and certain things happen during the day. I haven't seen anybody or had the phone ring today because it's cold. It's cold, so I really don't know why I hadn't had no phone call today. But I'm so glad because I don't really want to do nothing. I'm not feeling like it right now. But I do want to say that episode 2 is coming. I am going to do the same kind of style to work with me. I am going to build a box. I'm not sure if it's going to be the next one, but it just might be. I'm going to those some pictures that I got from after Christmas. I'm going to show you what I do to those pictures to turn them into Valentine backers. It's paint, but the way I'm doing it's so messy. You're not gonna even believe that I'm gonna be using it. But all them little hearts and stuff. I found some of these little pics that say "I love you" on there. I don't know if you can see them, but I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do more flower arranging. The big flower arrangements I got coming. A flower box. The flower bouquet, one with flowers and one with balloons. I think I want to do that one probably next. It's either that or a snack basket. I did the snack packs, but the snack basket is coming up next also. And then I got another balloon. This one that I got right here. I'll give you a sneak peek of it. Woo! It's so big. I'm getting ready to work that one up. It was too big for me to put it in the camera because if I put it in the camera, it'd be way up there and you couldn't see it. So I gotta do a different angle or something. I think I might be over on the wall over here in order for me to do that. And then I gotta show you guys how I wrap a package where if you put the wrap on it, it doesn't come up high enough. I'm gonna show you how I do that. Anyway, if you want to see it, come back for episode 2. This is Melinda P. And I'm feeling very inspired, creative. Thank you for your comments. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please do. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe. You'd be well worth your time, I think. And if not, I'm sure you'll let me know. At least get in there so you can tell me. Tell me like, girl, you ain't doing nothing. I want to know, good or bad. I like to hear it. But so far, I appreciate all of you for joining. And until next time, stay blessed because God loves you and so do I. Peace. Now I'm going to go back in front of this camera, try to turn this camera off, y'all. Ooh, okay, let me see. Goodbye. Bless you all. Okay.